Addison and I went and hung out the other day, and it was little Aaron, and her and I. We went to the Japanese place where I got the sushi to like you light on fire in Waynesboro, and
I didn't know about this place.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's called
Okay.
Sapporo.
It's right on the square.
It's right on the square.
Okay.
It's pretty good. It's a little on the pricier end, but I mean, we didn't never gotten anything there that wasn't like, yeah, this place it's good. It definitely has like a different flavor than Kobe, but like isn't lesser than Kobe, right? But
House Kobe's the best, so I mean that's good then. If it's
no. So we were just talking about all kinds of different stuff, and we definitely like, because she was saying like, oh, Uncle Lukey does this, oh, Uncle Lukey does that, and then like even at the end I was like teaching Aaron that you should still pay for your sister even if you're not dating or anything, whatever. And after that, we know for sure that our waiter was close by when I said that part, but he like hit on her on the way out the door. And he was like super nervous about it, and his friend even like laughed as well, which was really funny. But then once we like got outside, Addie was like, I gotta come back next week with my hubby and like, show him off. She's like, I may be a teen pregnancy, but I'm married. She was like all like
So he overheard. He was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
brother and sister,"
He was
and
like,
then
brother
he
and sister,
then he
yeah,
made
yeah,
his
I'm
move.
I'm good. I'm
He
coming
made
yeah, I
his
gotta
move.
make the move.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to Screen Time TV, a podcast where we discuss some of the latest streaming TV shows or streaming service shows. So today we are discussing One Piece Season 2, Episodes 6 and 7, more in depth later in this episode. But first, Jared,
Yep.
I don't trust podcasters, not anymore.
Right.
So my name's Josh, and you looked at the delayed chuckle.
No, I was just thinking,
My name's Josh, and this is my co-host Jared.
Josh, I don't know whether to marvel at your perseverance or shudder at your foolhardiness.
And our guest host, I don't know what you call it, guest host?
Yeah.
Guest host, Lucas.
Hey, Dad. I'm a monster too. It's okay.
That's true too. All right.
Yeah, it makes sense. You did make me.
Yep.
Yeah. We're all monsters in some way, shape, or form, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other one I really liked was, "It's called a noble failure. All great scientists suffer them. Today's frog is tomorrow's prince."
Yes. I actually almost used that one. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I couldn't pass up the opportunity to call my dad a monster.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
before we get into, those are all quotes from One Piece, one of the episodes that we're covering.
Yes.
But before we get into that, we'll do some what we're watching, and before that, some feedback. So, Jared,
We have feedback for one video that has a lot on it. So thank you for people for interacting with it. And all
just
nice things actually, which is surprising.
yeah. For those of you that don't, you can follow us on
Yes.
TikTok, Instagram for Screen Time Pod, and just leave a comment on the clips and stuff, and we'll read them on the show probably.
Yeah, it's all been TikTok lately, which is TikTok. This is me talking about Peaky Blinders. We got a few people.
Hey, I said a word or two in the clip, I think.
Yeah, true. We have Endeavor says, "In my opinion, it is the best show to ever exist," which I agree. It is one of the best. We have Suzanne Yoder says it's amazing to compare it to. This is worded weird. It's amazing compared it to The Sopranos, different times, but how do you not love Tony and Tommy? So she means Tony Soprano, just the main person for The Sopranos, and then Tommy Shelby. She's comparing them to, which, I mean, yes, similar characters. I agree. This username, Rosaleria Musin 7. I apologize if I butcher that. They say it's incredible. Cillian Murphy is the best actor on the planet, in my opinion. I agree. He's one of the best.
Pretty good.
And he just won for Oppenheimer.
Year ago.
I think I responded to that one.
Yes, you did. I'm just now seeing this.
It was there already when I saw the clip.
I'm just seeing this. So, do you want me to read what you responded with?
If I remember correctly, I just said that, like, Cillian Murphy, he has such a good range and can play so many things at such a high level, and that's very rare. I'm pretty sure I said something along those lines.
That's what you said. Yeah, yeah, I agree. And then last comment. I got time today. Says 100%, 3 times, 3 emojis.
Yeah.
So thank you, everyone. Yeah, I'm glad we're not alone in Peaky Blinders.
So is that 300%?
I guess so. Yeah, if you're doing 3, yeah,
300%. Is that 300% of 1,000 or 300% of 100?
The world will never know.
No.
Yeah, thank you, everyone that left comments.
Cool. All right. Yeah, we appreciate all you that
yes,
part of the fam, Screen Time fam.
Yeah. Thank you for keeping it all positive and civil. Also, on the internet,
and also keeping us in check when we aren't nerdy enough.
Yes.
All right, so let's get into some other stuff we've been watching besides One Piece before we get into One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
We got, how much you got?
2 things.
2 things? Right.
I've got 1.
I've got 3.5.
Always. Minimal of
Josh
3.
always has the most.
Always a minimum of 3. I don't even know how you have time to watch this much stuff.
Sometimes I don't either.
It is always
sometimes
surprises me.
Blow my mind, and I'm like, wait, how did I?
I know.
How did you even?
It's a good podcast host. He checks out everything. Well, not everything, but
also,
you do
like,
check out a lot of stuff.
I'd be like half time I'm working on my laptop while I'm watching stuff.
Okay.
So
did you really watch it?
yes.
Did you really work?
Depends.
Yes.
Well, that too.
But men can't multitask. You're missing something somewhere.
I mean, yes, there's a percentage of the work happens a little slower, and there's a percentage of the show, and there's definitely a show or two.
Depends on the show.
That,
also.
that I would never do something like that.
Yeah.
You know, like I'd be like, I gotta watch. Gives 100%.
Yeah.
Attention, but most stuff nowadays, especially.
This is true. Nowadays, especially.
Yes, for
you
sure.
You don't have to fully pay attention to most stuff.
You still get it all. You don't have to.
But like what we're talking about, like I would not second screen One Piece and do something else. Like the show's pretty dense and needs your attention.
I second screened this episode 4.
Okay.
I think, if I remember correctly, for part of it because I was doing something.
Yeah, I didn't second screen it, but I was building a Lego set when I watched the 2 episodes.
Oh, that's different. You're still paying attention to it, yeah.
All right, so I'll start off. You mentioned this, I think, briefly when at first, but I hadn't watched it, and then I didn't want to bring it up till I watched enough.
Okay.
So now I've watched at least 3 episodes of Monarch: Legacy of Monsters season 2.
Yeah.
And I think you had talked about just the first episode because you were like, it seems to be better, but not enough to know for sure. And
well, I was just saying how it's incredible what they do visually with the show, but dialogue and story wise, it was season 1 was pretty rough. Yes.
I definitely think there's a refinement in season 2 because now, like I said, I've watched 3 episodes and which makes it then a lot more fun because like it was kind of fun before because again the spectacle of it and even like the flashbacks to like the historical parts, historical like fake history, but like the different time periods.
Yeah,
Like,
that
all
was
that stuff
cool.
was really cool, but it was like just the dialogue and directing, I guess, because like we know some of these actors and other things are phenomenal, so you can't fault the actors. So I think it was a lot of the writing.
Especially the one. I mean, it's Kurt
Yeah.
Russell.
Yeah,
Like
well, and I mean, what's her
and his
name?
son.
Anana Sawai.
Anna Sawai. Yeah,
And like
we see that Shogun. She crushed
in
it.
Shogun, she's like phenomenal.
Yes,
And you're-
she is.
Like probably.
show was
I can't remember, did she win an Emmy for that or not?
She should have. She's
I know they got nominated for like
They
so
got
many
nominated a
Emmys
lot,
for that
yeah.
first season, but
that show's incredible.
I know they won a bunch, but I can't remember who.
Yeah, I remember.
what. But anyway, but this, I feel like season 2 is just a lot more enjoyable to watch because I think they've refined that a little bit. Still not like amazing
No.
dialogue or writing, but it's not. It's like it's definitely stepped it up enough that it's like passable, and then everything else is so fun that it's
Yeah.
it's a good time.
The spectacle you mentioned. That's a
Yeah,
good word to use
yeah.
for it. Yeah,
It's-
and the visuals.
It's cool. The
is
stuff
awesome.
that, the
awesome.
monsters that come on and stuff. So yeah, but that's on Apple TV. Still going. I mean, season's not over yet, so
Yeah.
check it out. You want to go on or?
Sure. This is the only new one I have, but Daredevil Born Again season 2 just started, and
I forgot that started.
Just
I gotta
started.
watch that.
yeah,
Did you watch the Born Again season 1?
Wait, no, I didn't. I've seen a few episodes, but no, I didn't finish that.
well, this is the rare show that I believe they filmed both seasons because it was a quick turnaround for season 2.
Yeah, they did because
So
they
you're probably
originally
thinking it's season 1, or
I'm probably thinking
wanting to
season
watch
1
it.
overall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they right. They were like they had planned like a 14 or 16 episode season.
Yep,
and then
and
they
they
ended up splitting it, but then adding some more episodes to
Yes.
like to make it like 2 seasons at 10 episodes or something like that. So they yeah.
It's a weird number. It's like 9 or something that they did per season, I think. But no, yeah. So season 2 just started. I won't spoil anything, but we get, even in the trailers, something exciting about the season. So we're getting Jessica Jones back, which she was awesome in the Netflix stuff, and so it's cool bringing characters back from, which they already did some in season 1, bringing characters back from the Netflix run, which is not like, I guess, MCU canon now.
But I guess it's got to be at some level.
Well, this for sure is,
Yeah.
but
But like the earlier seasons of Daredevil are on Disney Plus.
that's true. Maybe I don't know. It gets weird with the Netflix stuff. I'm not sure what they.
But you're
said about
right.
it.
But
It's like it's not MCU canon unless they want it to be.
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Even
can kind
though-
of just say.
Daredevil definitely is MCU canon,
Yep.
and all those other shows take place in Daredevil's universe, which means they have to be MCU canon because they affect Daredevil.
Yeah.
And also
yeah, it's like all Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, all
Yeah.
these characters in that area. Yeah.
the other thing you're just going to say, like, so I had this down because I did watch this as well, but I wasn't going to
Oh,
talk
cool.
about it because it's only one episode.
No, that's okay. Yeah, but I mean, okay, so you did watch this.
I watched this too,
Cool.
but this wasn't one I was going to talk about because I was going to give it a week or two till there's like a couple episodes so I could actually really talk about it.
Oh.
But the note I put down to like just for this and to that point, the freaking casting, like Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin,
Yeah.
and then Charlie
Cox.
Cox as Daredevil, but then also even what's her name is Jessica Jones, and then then John Bernthal is the Punisher. Like all the casting, whoever was doing this guy,
They were made to play these roles. Yeah.
so ridiculous.
I hope we see specifically Bernthal again as the Punisher, because he's amazing.
Well, he's in Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Well, that's what I mean. So that was my other note, was mentioning that at least them two actually literally being in MCU movies.
Yeah.
Because the last Spider-Man, Charlie Cox showed up, which I was like, I was like in the theater. I was just like, and I was one of the few, I guess not many people have watched the show, because like I was one of the few that was just like so excited to see him show up. But him, and then now Bernthal as Punisher is going to be in the new Spider-Man movie, which is awesome. So I'm glad they both deserve to be. I mean, other characters too, but it's just really cool to see them actually in the films. So they're like properly in the MCU. But
When did No Way Home come out? Because that was like,
It was still in like COVID time, I believe.
yeah, that's what I
2021.
thought. It was like forever ago, and I remember seeing that and going, "Oh my gosh, we're gonna have Daredevil."
Yes.
And then it's been what, 5 years?
Yeah.
And we still haven't had anything like really
Mm-hmm.
where he's like involved with Spider-Man. I guess he's going to be.
Well, so that's the thing is that Bernthal is in the trailer for the new Spider-Man, but I imagine Daredevil is gonna
You
show up
think?
in it
Yeah.
too. I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I mean,
Yeah,
Spider-Man
it's
and
probably,
Daredevil
probably
do
been about 4
crossover.
years because it was probably 20. It was like either Christmas because it came out at Christmas, maybe 2021.
I believe
Yeah.
it's
So, like,
2021 Christmas.
Yeah, so like 2022, early 2022. No Way Home. So yeah,
Yeah.
a little over 4 years between that one and this next movie. Cool. Anything
But
to say about it?
no, I'll just
Yeah.
this show is good. It still doesn't hit the heights, which I'm hoping it will maybe in this season. It doesn't hit the heights of how great the Netflix original show was.
The Netflix one was so good.
It's a very high bar for that
Especially-
as far as like MCU stuff. But this is still very good.
I probably shouldn't have been allowed to watch it when I did. But I literally remember, like, I don't know, maybe it's like the second or third episode when he like bashes the guy's head through the fence
Yeah.
and just like skewers him. And I remember like going down to Dad and I was like, "Are you sure I was supposed to be allowed to watch this?" I was like, I don't know, I was like 14 or something, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't remember there being anything that bad." I was like,
No,
"Oh."
Kingpin literally destroys a guy's head with the car door as well.
Yes,
Like he does that early on
there's
as
also
well.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
you see
I
it all
think
too. It's very
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
He was like, "Well, I don't know, it's been a little while since I've seen it." He was like, "It's pretty violent, but like, I mean,
Yeah.
besides that, it's nothing too bad."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just such a good.
Yeah.
It was so well done, and it actually like captures Daredevil's world a little bit better. It's a little darker. It didn't. The lighting was always so good too. Like it just like
Yeah.
it always felt so ominous and so dangerous around like every corner. Like nothing felt nice.
Mhm.
Right? Like it's just everything was always grimy and dirty and dark. How Daredevil's area is.
Yeah, the Hell's Kitchen they capture that
Kitchen,
well.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
like
did.
that's how the area is.
Yeah, and then the casting, story writing, acting, like everything was just so well done.
No, well, to your guys' point, I guess because of this new iteration of the show, I guess technically then all the seasons of Daredevil Netflix is canon because this is still
There's a
taking place
continuation.
after.
It's a continuation,
It's a continuation, yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that's on Disney, obviously. Anything Marvel. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm looking forward to this
Yeah.
season.
I'll have to watch it and get back to you guys
Yeah.
because that was one of my favorite shows. The only thing that first 3 seasons of Arrow,
Yeah,
the
early
best
Arrow.
superhero show,
Early Arrow was sick, and then it got really bad.
Yeah.
horrible,
Early Arrow was good.
absolutely
But
horrible.
they're in some way they're very similar.
Yeah, no, they're both like dark
Characters, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
True.
The yeah, I think this and the one thing I enjoy about the Born Again is the lean more into the courtroom stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like
you didn't see it as much before.
No, they
And-
kind of like, and I mean, him and Foggy had the little like. Now he's got like a real law firm and a partner, and like they're doing real cases, and so
Yeah.
there's like that mixed in there is fun. All right, so I watched comedy or stand-up comedy.
Okay.
So Derek Yells is
know who this
it's
is.
on Netflix. This guy is Derek Stroop, and it's called Nostalgic. This one, and
Nostalgic for who?
for people like Jared and his age,
Oh,
because
okay.
it's basically like all his jokes is a throwback to the 90s with nostalgic set about childhood rituals, pre-internet life, and why cigarettes should make a comeback.
Cigarettes should make a comeback.
Should. I mean, they kind of are.
I don't need to. Yeah, they just should.
They kind of are a lot of the younger actors in Hollywood. They
Fight
all,
obesity, bro.
they all yeah,
But
Have you seen Italy? I'm just.
but this was so I saw this guy at a conference I went to
Oh.
that last year that Nate Bagazzi, however you say his last name, he was like the headline of the opening night of the conference. And then this guy was like kind of like the guy that he brought with him to do the opening before him. And I actually thought he was funnier than Nate Bagazzi or whatever. I always forget how you say his name, last name. But anyway, not that he was bad, but I was like, this guy he's just a kind of a grumpy redneck kind of guy, like a country boy that somehow spent life in Colorado and then lives in New York City because of his comedy. And so like and then he talked a lot about 90s nostalgia stuff and of course just hit home for me. So I thought it was pretty funny. And then it just got released on Netflix, his stand-up, like hour-long special, whatever. And I was like, oh, I gotta watch this. So I did, and I think it's funny. Let's say
I'll check it out. Yeah, if it's 90s center
I feel
nostalgia.
like our other brother Micah would probably really like it. But yeah, so anyway, if you into 90s nostalgia, I think it might be funny. This guy, check it out. Derek Stroop,
Okay.
which he goes by Derek Yells, and
I have not heard of him.
If you're even into comedy, watching comedy shows after the fact. Like, I feel like going to one, they work the room, it can be funny. I don't know the last time that I laughed at like maybe yeah, it was funny. But watching a comedy show is just like,
It's very different, obviously, experience it in person.
Yeah, the energy in the room makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But I still enjoy it.
no, I know you enjoy them.
Enjoy at least the ones I think they're funny. So just plenty of them that I don't. But
Yeah.
but yeah. And then also the flip side, like I've gone to see like random, very amateur stand up because it's fun just to see them work the room and stuff.
Yep.
Definitely.
So, who else you got, Jared?
So my other one is I revisited all of the John Wick films, and they're actually all on HBO right now, which is cool.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. And including Ballerina, I watched again. We covered that when that movie came out. So I only saw it once. That was the only one I only saw once. So chronologically, Wick 1, 2, and 3, then Ballerina, and then 4.
Yeah.
So I watched in that order, which is cool. Ballerina's still cool, but obviously not nearly as good as the Wick films. But so this franchise, I think we talked about when we talked about Ballerina, but it's one of the few franchises, in my opinion, that actually gets better as it goes, which is a rarity, I think, in a lot of franchises. So I think the fourth one is the best. It's incredible what they did with that one specifically, and it's almost 3 hours long, which is insane. But this is just really fun to revisit. And yeah, what you were gonna say something?
I was just saying, I can't believe Anna de Armas doesn't elevate that for you.
Oh, she does. Absolutely. But she elevates anything she's in. But it's still not as good. It was cool what all she did in it, but
Yeah, I know. I was just messing with you.
no, she
I
does.
agree.
She does elevate.
I agree. It's still not as good as the actual. I think because it's got the polish that and the progression that it's probably up. I'd have to watch them all like you just did, but it's probably there. It might be better than like 1 or 2, like in the ballpark, but like three and 4, Ballerina.
Oh,
But like 3 and 4 definitely I think are better.
no, I still like all of them better than
Okay.
Ballerina. I think it just gets bigger as it goes. Obviously,
That's what I mean. Like it's like the like spectacle of the action is like up there with the 3 and 4, and that 1 and 2 doesn't quite hit that Ballerina has that.
there are still scenes because there's always at least one, and then they just keep upping it in the later movies. But there's at least one that's just like a huge standout that people kind of talk about in the film, and they did that even with 1. It's just a very smaller story. But so the main thing I wanted to just say is watching it this time again, all of them, I want to talk about the parallels, because how much I resonated with this character now.
Okay.
Anyway, so all right, to start, he's an introvert. doesn't have a wife, but has a lot of love in his heart. Loves his dog and would absolutely destroy anyone if they ever did anything to that dog, which he does obviously in the first film. A man of rules and principles and a very specific code he lives by. Loves driving, dresses well, and in all black. And so the only thing is I need to work on my jujitsu and firearm training, obviously, which are the big things. These are the big things. I cannot do that.
I was like, you don't have like any training in either of those, right?
No, those are big. But besides all of that, besides the two biggest things that he's known for,
besides the
And join dark assassin cult.
sure. Well,
you don't
I
know.
would do that.
You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know, but that would be more of once I have all that training, then I would. Yeah, I'd love to
I don't know,
pay.
some
I would
places
love to
are
pay
willing-
with those coins too for everything. That'd be sick.
You don't know. Some places, they're willing to train. They just hire you on and train. Yeah,
Anyway, it's
if
just
we would
really
have had
fun.
time, we would have gone to the John Wick experience in Vegas when we were out there. But
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, it was out there then when you guys were there.
Yeah.
it's still
Nice.
there. It got installed and done by I think it was set up for the ballerina movie to come out.
Okay,
It's
I-
still there.
And then it's still there, isn't it? Like a thing you can go do.
awesome.
But we
I know for one of the films they redid a hotel to make it look like the Continental, which I always wanted to check out, but I don't know if that's part of the experience that they have now. But that was so cool. They did that for one of the films. It was like a promotion thing you could go to. Anyway, they are all on HBO, so easy to go through and watch all. Ballerina as well. Yes, all of them are. So that was my last thing.
Cool. Is your anime stuff or something else?
It's anime related. Yeah. Why?
Well, I don't know. Like, are you inserting the thing?
I didn't last time.
No.
Oh, you did. Okay. Well, then I would have been mixing you in. I thought I was trying to keep it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It was just one thing you said anyway that you have.
Yeah. I've been watching an anime that's based on Dark Souls. Wait. I've been watching the anime that Dark Souls is based on.
Not just Dark Souls, all of From Software.
All from software. Yeah.
What's the name?
I'm 6 episodes in. It's Berserk.
Yeah, I'm very interested. What do you think of this?
It is very good so far. I'll say I will like immediately notice the animation quality. They definitely did a pilot episode. Like the first episode is like the animation.
Oh, you can tell the difference after it.
I could tell frame 3 on the second episode. I was like, oh my gosh, the animation's like budget was like way higher.
Well, this is also. I was wondering how you felt about it. Although you said you watch other old animes, but
great
this is
art
from
style.
1997. This is when this came out.
Yeah, great
Obviously,
art
the
style.
wow.
the manga was late 80s, but the actual anime was 97.
No, the first episode, I was like, okay, this is gonna be a little rough. I was like the art style is really cool, but the animation's like it's really frame by frame kind of.
Yeah.
And then got to episode 2, and I was like, oh, this will be fine because it was like that quality went up very.
And it's a very unique art style too, or very unique what it does.
And with the animation.
Well, I guess I should say more of the subject matter. I guess the art in itself wasn't unique because I guess other animes at that time looked like that. I don't know.
Yeah, the art I wouldn't say is necessarily super unique.
Okay.
But yeah, like the whole like dark fantasy, like obviously was unique for the most part
At that
the
time,
yeah.
especially, yeah.
I mean, you see a lot of relations from newer stuff. It's like clearly, inspiration probably based off of this. I love the storytelling direction so far. Like
Okay.
where it starts and then you throw it back in time, but then in this timeline you're seeing like memories from the past as well. So like you're actually like taking place here even though this is still the past and not the present. It's you're learning a lot about the characters in a very specific way, and it's really cool. Also just like it's like very obvious that From Software took a ton of inspiration from this anime.
Yeah, and he admitted.
I mean, he's
Miyazaki admitted to it.
Yeah,
It's-
no, for sure. But it's just like
There is a lot. Yeah.
There's a lot.
But it, not just that. It, like you said, I was just curious how much it influenced, but I imagine it influenced a lot of just anime in general.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Yeah.
From it.
I would say, based off of what I've seen so far, out of the ones that I have for you to watch, Vinland Saga.
This is like the closest to that.
I would the closest, like, tone wise.
Cool.
Right. From what I've seen so far, I've only seen 6 episodes.
Yeah.
But, and I'm basically to the point where they're about to storm a castle because they're all knights now.
Okay. I'm thinking.
Like,
yes, I know what you're talking. I know which part you're talking about.
The king was like, "Oh, we're gonna have the Hawks band. They're gonna lead it." And the one guy's like, "No, I want to be the one to lead it." And he's like, "Can you guarantee me victory?" And then he's like,
Yeah.
So that's what they're about to do. That's the end of the episode. They're like all at the hill. They're like storming a castle, and then freeze frame.
Okay. Either you would have either met him or you're about to meet. Did you hear anything about Nosferatu Zod? Did they mention that name? Okay, you're okay. That might be right where you're at then, or you're about to hear about this person. But okay. Well, I was going to ask you also, how do you feel about? There's more characters, but essentially our main three: Guts, Griffith, and Casca. Because I love them, but I mean I know a lot about them. Obviously, at this point, watching it so many times. But at this point, 6 episodes in, how do you feel about them?
Guts is a very classic main character in an anime.
Yeah.
But he's done well enough that he's different, right? Like he's not just like he's loud, but he's not obnoxious. And he's very like single-minded, but obviously there's always depth that you end up seeing to their single-mindedness. And him trying to discover why he's, fighting. Right, like that's always a cool story, and that's one of the reasons why I said Vinland Saga. Like that's a very similar
okay.
It's kind of just like he's like always questioning why he's even fighting, right?
Right.
And Griffith,
he's one of the most interesting characters of this series, but I mean maybe not as much at this point, but as it goes, obviously.
Yeah. No, he. Oh man, he gives off. Now you haven't seen this in Sword Art Online. There's the character that created the world that they're all trapped in.
Mm-hmm.
That's like basically the god of the world, right? He's got like this air about him where he's like invincible, right? Yeah. And that's because he literally is. He can't die in his own game because he made himself immortal.
Right.
That's the way Griffith like comes off to me. Like he's like he is the Messiah, right?
Yeah, he kind of
He gives off that air, and he does it in a very charismatic way. Obviously, the way he's written, and I'm really excited to see where it goes because I feel like personally, even though he's clutching the thing in his
the bayonet,
yeah. Going into this battle, he actually looked nervous for the first time.
Right.
And I think that's because he cares a lot about a couple of his members specifically, obviously Guts and Casca. And yeah, just I mean, I'm just waiting to see for who dies first. I guess I assume it's gonna be Casca, but
well, I'll also say because it's interesting. Like this is just the last thing I'll mention about it is. Now, obviously, this is a thing in a lot of anime. I was going to say, because specifically with Griffith, like, obviously, very feminine looking, which is like a thing in a lot of anime. But, like, even more so with him. And I was just going to say, there are lore reasons why that is the case. Because he's, like, very, very feminine looking the way. No? Okay. Well, I don't know about other anime. I don't know about. I mean, because I know other anime. That's a thing.
I would say at first glance, if I only saw his face, maybe I would think he's
sure
a girl. But like, he's got such a manly build. Like,
yeah, that's true.
There's a lot of anime characters where you are for certain they're a female and they are not.
Okay, all right. Well, maybe it's not that extreme. I haven't watched much anime, but anyway.
But no, for sure, back in the day,
but yeah, which is interesting. But also, it even that like plays a big role in it, and like with certain storylines and everything. But anyway, it's I I think it's one of the best stories overall. But yeah, I'll be very curious to see how you feel about it. It's 25 episodes, I believe.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to watch more of it. I just like
cool.
can only digest so much
Yeah.
at once.
Yeah.
And I also have to sleep. So but yeah, that's what I've been watching. But yeah,
Awesome.
I definitely would recommend picking up Vinland Saga if you.
All right. I will check that out. I mean, I wanted to anyway, but if that's the closest to
It's
what it
different
is.
pacing for sure, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of similar conflicts that I'm seeing at least early on.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, sorry,
No, it's just not.
It's okay.
So-
This is how I feel when you're talking about your TV show.
Well, also this is a long time coming because I've been wanting Lucas to watch Berserk for a very long time.
This is true, and I've seen just about. I literally was talking to my friends for 4 hours the other day. We were all talking about like just listing off the most obscure anime to see who had seen what, because some of us like watch a ton of it, and I'd seen almost everything that was like mentioned, but I still haven't seen Berserk, which is just crazy.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's like the way I can. I was it made me think. I was like, it's probably when it actually was out. Like, it would have been hard to watch or hard to get a hold of to watch in the U.S. Because in North America, like, it wasn't easy to watch anime.
Oh,
in
in
the 90s.
'97, yeah,
Yeah, probably.
yeah. At that time, I don't know how it was aired.
Like, I remember us figuring out a way to. I don't remember who even got it, but like the movie Vampire Hunter D. I remember watching that, and
I remember watching Vampire Hunter D.
and it was
Yeah.
like, but that was like hard to get. Like, I think we had to, buy like a bootleg DVD or something to get it because it wasn't distributed even in North America either.
Yeah, that was a popular one at that time. I remember watching that too. Yeah,
Yeah, it was probably because it's like the only thing you can get a hold of.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean the biggest film at that time, I would say is Akira. That was probably the biggest one from the mid '90s,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I don't know. I never saw that one.
Dang. Okay.
But, and then I remember then, I mean, The Matrix came out in 99 and then they had the
Heavily influenced.
Animatrix like thing,
Yes.
the DVD that was like released between that and the second movie.
But I mean that movie is just heavily influenced by it anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Then the Animatrix.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so back then it was, you didn't have access. I mean, we didn't have internet streaming services where you could
Yes.
just get stuff from all over the, like shows from other countries. So that easily.
The only thing that was like local that I remember watching at that time even was the very first Pokemon anime, which would have been around that time, late '90s, I think.
Yeah.
And that was I
That
remember
one
I
should have
could
been
watch
widely
that.
distributed.
Yeah, I could watch
Well,
that.
yeah, you could.
easily.
Yeah, it was probably redubbed or whatever and put into
Yeah.
the North American market. Yeah.
Yeah.
because that was so big anyway.
Yeah,
at that
Pokemon's
time.
already
The
huge.
That
games,
was
the
the-
cards, they were already big.
Yeah, because that was the original time when I first started collecting the cards. That was the first time that got big.
Collect them all.
And the games too. Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of anime, though, just live action.
yeah.
Well, that's a segue. Oh, you got something else? Okay.
I didn't
Forget that
I didn't cover
segue.
my stuff. All my stuff.
Sorry, I didn't know you had something else.
You still have something?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Well, I
You
wasn't
said
even going
like,
to talk about Daredevil. You brought it up. I was going to save
That's
that for
right.
the future. All right. So, Elevated, episode 3 of this is like the Apple Immersive shorts. That
Oh,
Elevated is
okay.
the one where it's like all kind of drone footage over a certain area. And this is the premise: walk on air where snow powdered peaks scrape the sky. Swiss actor Carl Jung joins you on an exhilarating flight above mountaintop castle ruins, chasm spanning railways, and jaw-dropping majesty of the Matterhorn.
sick.
So this was cool, and I always just like to mention when
Yeah,
one of those comes out and I watch something on there that
something you have to experience because just talking about it, you can't really explain.
But, yeah,
but
anyway.
it feels like you're there.
flying over basically Switzerland in different areas it was pretty cool.
It's awesome.
And then finally, I'm surprised you didn't watch this.
Okay.
It's got your girl in it.
Which girl? Not Ana Darmus.
No,
Which girls?
Aiza Gonzalez.
Oh yeah, that is my girl. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I watched half of this. That's why I didn't put it on my list. The
okay.
movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike and Nick and Alice.
Yes.
the movie.
Yeah.
on Hulu/Disney. Two friends navigate the dangerous world of organized crime, testing their loyalty and survival skills as they get deeper into the criminal underworld. So this has Vince Vaughn, James Marsden, and then
Isaac
Isaac Gonzalez.
Yeah. I was gonna watch this also because I love Vince Vaughn also.
Yeah. Yeah, even if it didn't have her in it. Yeah, I know. And honestly, James Marsden.
Yeah. Cyclops.
He's a great like counter to Vince Vaughn in this and plays pretty well. So
Keith David's also in this, which is he always plays a great villain.
yeah.
Love him.
And Milton from The Office.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Stephen Root. Yeah.
Stephen Root, yeah.
He's in everything. Yeah.
He's got a little role in there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this was actually pretty fun. This felt like it was super cheesy, but like in a good way. This felt a lot like kind of a early 2000s kind of like action comedy. The again in a good way. Like even like and I don't know how much you watch, but even the shots where they're doing like the slow shutter, slow-mo stuff, which was like super like popular in the early 2000s.
That's interesting. And there's a word for it, isn't there?
I mean, it's just the setting, a way you just like slower shutter than.
Oh, okay.
So you get like the jitteriness intentionally, and I mean, obviously they were doing it on purpose, but
I didn't realize that was a big thing around that time. That's cool.
Yeah, it was kind of trendy.
It's so interesting you said that because that's what I thought of the movie so far. Although I said more like 90s, but you're right. Like, so maybe more late 90s, early 2000s.
Yep.
That's what it reminded me of. Yeah. I liked it so far, for sure.
Yeah, it's.
I am going to finish it. It's not on my list because I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah.
But,
No, it was fun. Of
course, I'll watch Vince Vaughn. I love him, but
yeah,
especially her. Yeah. I'll watch anything.
He's also, I feel like he's had a comeback really because like he's done a couple good movies and stuff like recently
and the show, the Apple show. Yeah.
So yeah,
that's. Did you mention Hulu, Disney?
Yes, I did. Right. But yeah, this is Mike and Nick and Alice.
Yes, two, because it's technically two Vince Vaughns.
Yes,
this is even better.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't want to. I mean, in the trailer,
the trailer
gives away. Yeah, like in the IMDb description, it did not. So that's why it was kind of.
Yeah, we don't need to explain why there's two, but
there's two Vince Vaughns.
Yeah, it's cool.
There's two Nicks. Cool. All right. Well then, now speaking of anime, let's talk about some live action anime. One Piece.
Speaking of, I didn't confirm this.
What?
But I saw that Netflix is in the works to do a live action Solo Leveling.
Oh, I didn't know this either.
Including a confirmed cast for the main character. I'm not 100% certain. I'm not 100% certain that that's definitely happening.
Okay.
But based off of what I saw, you see a lot of like AI live action anime stuff.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is actually probably like it was definitely AI for the frames that were being shown.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be surprised with how well One Piece is doing and then how well Solo Leveling did if they're like, yeah, let's get that in the works.
I would love to watch a live action version of it if it's done well.
Yeah. I mean, if it's Netflix doing it, I would assume should have the capabilities of doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of bad stuff on Netflix too. But yeah.
There is, but like I'm saying, like if they're like, okay, we know One Piece is doing well, let's make sure we get the right people on it.
True.
Because I'm sure Netflix is at least aware that some people enjoy watching slop, but the anime community is very scrutinizing when it comes to their live action stuff.
That reminds me, I have one more thing, just a very quick news thing that it just reminded me. You're talking about like adaptations of things. This year, no date yet, but it's going to be on Crunchyroll. Sekiro anime. Very excited about that. Very excited.
Yes.
We were talking about From Software a little bit with Berserk, but yeah, I hope it's good. It's just very cool that they're doing that.
Right.
So,
okay.
Well, I'm going to see if I can confirm that for the Solo Leveling.
Well, then there was one other thing I was actually going to, and then I kind of forgot because the also For All Mankind season 5 did kick off. And I did watch the first episode, but I really didn't want to talk about too much because
Yep.
they do a lot of setup because the show jumps a decade every season. And also confirmed that season 6 will be the final season.
Okay, good.
So there we're going to wrap it up. But then also
Spinoff.
the spinoff, the Russian perspective
Very interesting.
is, starting like next month or something.
Yeah, it's pretty
season
soon.
1 of that, which I assume means it's going to start back at the 60s or whatever and start.
I hope so. That would be great.
Yeah. So we'll stay tuned. But yeah, I'll talk about that more again. Just like kind of Daredevil. I want to get a few episodes out before
Okay.
really, especially that. Like it's all set up that first.
For All Mankind, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. So filming starts April 2026.
Awesome.
They're shooting for late 2027, early 2028.
Live action solo leveling.
Live action soul leveling.
Sick.
And I don't know. Do we know what Ashfall is? I assume that wasn't something local.
Ashfall?
It's a movie, I believe. Yeah.
Have you heard of it? No.
The directors worked on Ashfall. I assume it's
Okay.
probably a Korean drama or something.
Okay.
Or Korean film. I mean.
Cool.
So yeah, maybe we'll have to do that. 7 episodes.
I would.
Is what they're planning for.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little ways away, but
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We got time. Time to figure it out and decide. All right. Well, then let's get into One Piece season 2, episode 6, Nami Dearest. Luffy and Sanji go on a dangerous mission to cure Nami's mysterious illness. Meanwhile, Smoker and Tashigi look into a marine outpost. All right. So we kind of pick up right where we left off with, we mentioned last week, Nami passing out on the deck. And so she wakes up. It's been days. And
no, she just passed out last night. I'm fine.
And she's got some weird thing on her arm, kind of like spreading. It's like an infection. So then, so they're like, we can't wait till we got to go to the closest island we can find and see if we can get help.
Which is Drum Island, right?
Yep.
Correct.
That's what they end up going to?
Yeah.
Drum Kingdom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Which then we find out that they supposedly have the best doctors in the Grand Line.
Mm-hmm. Best
Yes.
medical medicine.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
We find out a lot about next episode.
Yes, because it's like all backstory. Yeah.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah.
The very opening scene, I believe, to episode 6 though, is with Miss All Sunday again,
Mm-hmm.
talking to
Yep.
what is this guy with?
What is your summary from? Because it missed when we did the first
This
episode.
is just ChatGPT summary, right?
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the first episode. It also missed the first opening scene.
Well, it probably goes by like the plot of the episode in this, and not like the flashbacks. Not flashback,
Maybe,
but
I feel like
side
all that
stuff
kind of
so much.
side stuff tends to be important.
Oh, it definitely
Like,
is.
this is the first
Yeah.
time you meet the king of Drum Island
Yes.
and see his, the way he is, and then also he eats a devil fruit.
Yep.
Like all of
Oh,
that
that
is
is-
significantly important.
Yes, she gives it to him.
yes.
Yeah, as a gift.
Yes.
That is very significant. yeah.
Like
Yep.
But I also want to mention, love the variety of outfits that she's wearing. This is by far the best one. The all black one. Sick. Just had to mention it again.
she's got better outfits to come.
Okay.
But
All right. I love this one, though.
yeah, well,
Very Matrixy,
is it 'cause
actually.
I was saying, is it because it's all black or because it's Matrixy? That's
Both.
exactly what it
This
is.
is very Matrixy.
Yeah.
When you said better opposite come, do you mean like that you know in this? Like, because we only have one more episode this season.
Oh, no,
Or you're
probably
talking just
not
like
in this.
future.
Yeah.
Probably like later. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I missed. Yeah,
Yeah, I even forgot about the devil fruit part. You're right.
Yeah.
That is very, very
well,
important.
I'm assuming it'll be important in the future. Like, we don't really.
Yeah, in the final episode.
Yeah. So, because like that.
Right. We don't see him.
So where does that take place? Is that taking place in current day?
Yeah, that's present.
like present. Okay, because that was one thing actually. Like we watched it, and I was like, I thought that, but then later, then we started seeing all these flashbacks, and I'm like, oh wait, what
Right.
was that? Where
No,
was
so
that?
he was there. Blackbeard attacked. He fled.
Yeah.
He received Devil Fruit. While those Straw Hats are here, after Blackbeard has left, he comes back.
Okay.
Which is what we see in the next episode. The very end of the next episode.
Right. Very end, because that's setting up for the final.
Yeah, he got the Devil Fruit. Now he feels comfortable coming back because he can beat Blackbeard now, which we don't really know much about Blackbeard yet.
No.
But
No, we don't. Yeah, so of course they get on the island and come to find out it's pretty desolate and pretty like in bad shape. And they find out that all the doctors are gone
yes,
because he took them all with him, the king. And of course,
his greatest resource.
and it goes, as they're kind of, we get a little bit of flashbacks starting to see with what's her name when she was younger.
Oh, the princess.
Yeah, Princess. What's her?
Vivi?
Vivi.
Vivi.
Yeah,
Yes.
Vivi.
I know. I forgot her name. But yeah.
Yeah. We start seeing Vivi's flashbacks of and her experience with this guy who I guess before. So this in the flashbacks, like he's not king yet, or is he still? Because
No, he's king already.
He's king already.
Because they even talk about like the conversation they were having. Like only the leaders are supposed to be in there. Even
Right.
like the second in commands aren't in there or anything. Like,
Yeah,
it's like-
that's right. That's right. And she wasn't supposed to be there. Yeah.
But she was listening in. And her encounter shows the quality of who she is, probably how she was raised.
Yep.
As he slaps her and like while she was younger, and to not cause a scene and potential major conflict,
Yep.
by the way, just like, it's okay, it's all right. And that's actually what allows the second in command for what is his name?
Yeah, that guy I don't remember.
It's like
He's got cool.
King Wobble. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Wobble. It's something like that.
Okay.
It's something like that. Yeah, King Wobble. I mean, it looks like he'd wobble around, anyways. Yeah, and then that's the guy who's actually leading the well, not really leading, but realistically, he's leading the little village after he had left them. I'm gonna look up his name, but
Well, did I just miss it in the other episodes, or did we actually see Nami get like bitten or did something? But so like,
No,
okay, I didn't think so, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't something I just.
that's what she explains later.
Yeah, it's just like some little.
She's like, I was on a prehistoric island, and then yeah.
she's like, that is where I was.
yeah, that was a great moment.
Yeah,
She's like,
she's
this
like,
would only happen
I
if
don't
you were
know.
on
I don't know where this came from. 'Cause
They're extinct, and like you'd have to be on a prehistoric island just walking around with your skin
Yeah.
exposed. I was. Interesting.
Yeah.
all right, so we find out that the only doctor, but they're like
Wapple.
it's a wapple.
Yeah, Wapple, not wobble, but
Wapple.
Wapple.
Okay.
The only doctor left is up on the cliffs, like in a castle, and it's not easy to get to. And they're like, "But she's a witch." Blah blah blah. Burn her.
Yeah.
Um,
Joey's the same as this duck.
So obviously they're like, first they're gonna wait, and then they're like, yeah, we can't wait. Nami doesn't have time to wait. So then Sanji and Luffy decide to go rock climbing.
Cliff climbing.
Cliff climbing.
Ice cliff climbing.
Yeah, ice climbing. And take the shortcut and try to get up
The
there.
shortcut.
It's got to get up there. And in the meantime, we get is kind of getting those Vivi's like flashbacks, and then Zoro talking to the kind of the lead guard guy that's like kind of there too, and
Yep.
and get those kind of conversations happening.
Says he will lend him his sword.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which will probably come into play in the last episode.
You know what though? That
I mean, yeah.
but what's interesting is
Like,
is he gonna let? I mean, he has to because he's not gonna let anyone use the one katana. So that means he's lending out a cursed one.
Well,
Which
like
would be
sometimes it like just means
No. Like,
I will
you
buy
have my
myself-
sword.
You, like, I
Like-
have my.
Oh, he wasn't actually meaning.
No,
It
he
sounded
wasn't like you can use my sword.
Okay.
He means like
All right.
you
He's
have.
He's like,
I
I,
thought
am
he-
your sword. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I will lend you my sword.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. I didn't take it that way, but that makes more sense.
Yeah, I took it that way. That's
Yeah,
what I
no,
assumed.
It was the way he said it though was more.
I don't know. I took it as like, hey, I'm gonna help defend you
Sure.
guys. Like,
yeah.
if you-
Yeah. For sure.
Like, you have my sword.
Yes.
That makes sense, but he
Yeah.
said it in a different way.
And my axe.
Right, exactly.
But like, that
Yeah.
is what he's saying. But he's not like saying like, oh, I'm pledging myself to you. But
Right.
if the moment arises, I will lend you my sword. Right? Like, he's not like giving it to him permanently, because obviously he serves, or not serves, but he's with Luffy.
Yeah.
The Straw Hats. So.
yeah, I think the thing that we get to see that you point out with the slap, you know, in her flashback for Vivi's like just her step, because she's the first time like she's been able to rein, like her comment, which, you know, with stopped Luffy from like doing something.
Oh, when they approach the village.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that's
The same-
like no one else has been able, like normally that doesn't happen, right?
Yep,
Like 'cause
Luffy
people
just goes
sometimes are like,
haywire.
wait, let's not do that, and he just does this thing.
Yeah.
So the fact that he like he respects her enough, like that that
And
she
she
can,
was just shot too.
Yeah.
She's shot in the arm, and she's still like, Luffy.
Yeah.
Which is why he gets all hot-headed. He cares about his friends too much. But
but anyway, I just thought it's interesting to see the that, and then we get kind of the flashback reinforcing like her diplomacy and leadership and stuff that she grew up learning, and
Yeah.
she applies that basically here.
growing up with the desire to learn, like, she wasn't even like supposed to be learning some of the things that she was learning, but she still did anyways, partially because she just admires her father so much.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyways, they're climbing the mountain. I think we jump over to the other island with Smoker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sounds right.
Yeah, it's the other line story through line in this that
Yeah. Do we cover them separately or?
we can talk. Well, I would say we can just talk through that one completely if we want to. And
Yeah.
come back.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair.
So like, yeah, so we finally get to see Smoker again, and what's her name? The sword girl, the nerdy sword girl.
You just said her name.
Yeah.
I
You
know,
just said
I
it.
thought-
I know. I forgot it too.
It's up in the description. Yeah, Tashigi.
Tashigi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they show up to the Marine outpost, and of course, first they see some foul play and sword, and of course, Smoker assumes it's the Straw Hats. But and then they wander in, but anyway, they come across two different assassins from the
The Brokeworks.
Brokeworks, yeah, and
Yeah, it's Mr. 11 and who's I don't know, baseball chick. I can't remember.
Yeah. I would say these are different ones we haven't seen till now.
Yeah, I can't remember what her title is.
yeah.
But
Well, he gets rid of her.
Thursday?
He gets
Was
rid
it
of her
Thursday?
pretty quickly.
Maybe
It's 11 and Thursday, maybe. I don't know.
baseball chick.
I mean, that's for sure.
Yeah. It is.
mean-
That is where.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I love his little comment after he took her out that he
Yes.
like makes a pun about baseball as well. He's like, "Dang it, now you got me doing it."
Yes.
Because she was like all with the baseball puns.
Yep.
Yeah. That was good.
And yeah, and then the other guy, our sword lady, takes him down, and then they kind of
Tashigi. We
Yeah,
just
Tashigi.
looked at her name.
so
There's so many sword ladies. You gotta be able to keep them straight.
Yeah.
not yet.
Not yet. You're right. You're safe for now.
It's gonna be rough later on. More and more characters, and then remembering everyone's name.
Yeah.
Do you know how many characters join in each story arc that come and
Yeah.
go that you
Yeah.
eventually see again later? Like, just
Yeah. Well, I'm not good with names, so it's always a problem.
We're gonna need a printout like we did for Shogun.
this
There
is
were
true.
so many characters. We had to reference them. We had pictures of them and their names
Oh yeah,
printed out. Yeah,
yeah, that's a way to do it.
that'd be too many for One Piece.
Yeah, per arc.
Yeah.
Try
yeah.
and remember the main cast and then per arc.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they try to interrogate him. That doesn't work, and then kind of Smoker puts him to sleep. But then they think they can get some information from the snail phone things.
Snail comms, yeah.
Snail comms.
I was wondering
Which
what
is
they were
interesting
called
'cause,
because
like-
they never say the word what they're called.
But it's interesting because like,
I think Smoker said it in this episode.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, go to the snail
Snail
comm.
Okay.
And yeah.
so do those things remember what's being said on?
Mhm. They can leave messages and they can also talk. And something's cool with the animation. You should actually see it with like when Smoker's using it, like it has his cigar and stuff like that, right? Like it, like
That's cool.
It like
So it takes
kind of like
on the-
FaceTime, like a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah, it like always like looks a little bit like the person that's talking on the other end,
That's cool.
Okay.
which is kind of cool.
Do they do that in the show too, or is it just or in live action, or are they doing that in only in?
I think they did in the live action.
I've noticed
I
it.
think
That's why I
It
was
seems
curious.
like it. Well, not always. Not every time we've seen the snail thing, but I think at certain points we have.
Mhm.
Yeah, we've seen that. I think it's crazy how good those things look. They look like practical things
Yeah.
that they made
Chopper
for live
looked-
action.
a little less than the snails do. The snails always look like pretty good, but
Yeah.
Well,
Chopper's just voice. The
Yes.
the mouth movements were a little odd.
the actual effects of them though look
Yeah, everything
very
else looked
good
good, yeah.
CG wise.
Yeah, pretty
I was yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
where were we at?
Snailcom. Well.
Yeah, Snowcom.
Yeah. Snailcom. And I can't remember. Did they actually get any information from the Snailcom?
I don't know if we saw anything.
Yeah, I think he just said maybe we can get out of there. But
He
then,
just
like,
yeah.
that was it.
Yeah, and that was all we saw.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought, but I was just making sure I forgot something. So then back to Drum Island, and Luffy and Sanji and Nami make it to the top, and of course there's also the rumor of the monster up there.
I mean, they barely made it to the top.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, true.
Like, I mean, I think it's great because it really shows the tenacity. Because Luffy, like, almost, yeah, he's dying of hypothermia. Like, he's almost got hypothermia. And he just like the fact that he even caught Sanji when he fell, and just like he's just like always worried about his crew to the bitter end, right? Like, he wasn't gonna let Sanji die just to save Nami. Freaking caught him with his head. And they makes it to the top, and the castle's right there, but he was that far gone already that he just passes out. But he does see the beast and asks for help.
Very, very sick looking castle too.
Yeah, it's a cool castle.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the end of that episode.
Is this all
Was
this happened? No, we do meet Correa and Chopper
Really?
at the begin. It's towards the end of this because literally the next episode is almost all the backstory
Yeah.
of her explaining
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
It's like at the end of this episode though, but yeah, because I that's my next note. Like I was so excited to finally meet Chopper because I knew this character was going to be in this season, but I didn't know it was this far ahead, and obviously a very important character.
yeah.
But I didn't know who this Dr. Reem was. Obviously, we find out later, but she's cool too.
Yeah, she's cool.
Did you recognize that actress? Okay, that was the one, and then obviously we can talk about the doctor also.
The other doctor, yeah. Both of them are.
Yeah, it's cool. They got more famous actors, I guess you say, to play them.
Well, yeah, more well-known
Yeah.
actors than what, because most of this show is like all nobodies that
Right.
like I'm not familiar with it.
I both played the role perfectly too. Like I don't know if I want to say for certain, but like these last two episodes feel almost like straight out of the anime.
It's awesome.
Like it was just like, especially the doctors,
Yeah,
they were played so well.
That's great.
Like,
that is good.
yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, so we get to meet the doctor and Chopper. But also we see that Nami is well, and then
yeah.
and Sanji, and then Luffy, and he comes running in thinking that he was trying to be cooked.
Right, because they were like, it's a witch.
Yeah,
And
and
then he believes it.
yeah, and so that was kind of funny.
Luffy's surprisingly ripped.
Oh, the actor.
He runs in.
Sanji too.
Yeah,
They both.
I was
they
like,
both,
okay.
I actually
didn't
noticed that. I
realize
was
they were,
like, they
they're
both
pretty
put on a
jacked.
lot of muscle since
Yeah.
last time. Like Zoro
Yes.
already had a decent amount
He
of muscle.
did, yeah.
But Sanji and Luffy stepped it up since last time.
Yeah, for sure.
Last season.
You got that budget to pay that personal trainer
That's right.
Yeah.
after the first
Yeah.
after the check from the first season.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Personal trainer for all of them.
Which is good because in the anime they are all extremely jacked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. But yeah, you're right. I do remember, especially. I mean, Sanji. I guess like I don't know if it just already felt like he was a little bit more fit like that. But then
He
Luffy's
was in season
actor-
1, but not as much
not
as
as much.
he is.
But
Yeah.
Luffy's actor, like I'm like I don't think.
No, I didn't
No, like,
remember
Sanji's
him
like
being
ripped now.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
But like even Luffy, I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
someone's been working out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we get the nice little notes about it being some prehistoric tick, and that was
Yeah.
Yes.
That was pretty
That's what we
funny.
were talking about earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we meet Chopper, a little talking reindeer,
Mm-hmm.
and well, he's interesting and cute. I don't know, like you talked about it, like he's an important character, but
Yeah.
I haven't. Obviously, I'm clueless and like
Well, I wanted to ask you like how accurate or good was the voice for Chopper?
Oh, the
compared to-
voice? It's eerily accurate, actually.
Okay, awesome.
But it kind of makes sense. I mean, they don't have to look like,
Yeah.
it's like just a voice actor.
This was one of the characters that I was wondering how they would do for live action, like because it's such a very distinct, interesting looking character.
The only thing, I don't like the way the big form looks.
That was strange, and I imagine it's probably even crazier in the anime. But I guess that was like as close as they could do it live action. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, he looks super strong in the anime, but like he doesn't look so creepy.
Right. Yeah, it was
know
a
what I
little
mean?
strange, yeah. It was also practical too, which is like
Yeah.
good, but also made it
Yeah.
a little more weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Anyways,
That was, you know what I'm talking about, where he actually gets into like that bigger form.
it's later in the last episode, but
It was just strange.
in the backstory.
Yeah.
oh yes,
Like technically he's in the big form when you first see him, but then you see
Right.
his legs.
but it's just a shadow.
it's
Yeah,
just
like
shadow,
yeah, like yeah. Yes. So that version looks a little
It looks a lot odd,
yeah.
for sure.
Well, just when you see it up close and it's like a dude and like all this
Yeah.
stuff, like it's like a practical look of it, because it's not when it's far away, but close up, it's like actually an actor doing it. And yeah, it's a little weird. Yeah.
But yeah, even just in general, like his face just like looks so,
All right.
I don't know, just looks so odd. But yeah, time to hear about Chopper, basically. Right?
Yeah. So then
It's like all the next episode.
yeah, episode 7, season 2, episode 7, Reindeer Shames. Dr. Curia recounts Chopper's
That's
Curia,
the girl.
lady,
Yeah. Lady.
recounts Chopper's past, his meeting with mentor Dr. Hiruluk,
Mm-hmm.
Hirlik.
Hiruluk,
Hiruluk.
and their mission to eliminate all disease.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we get this.
Incredible backstory. Like I was blown away by this. I don't know how you guys felt about it, but well, you already knew
Yeah,
about it. But
I think it's a really cool story
very cool.
overall. Just like, I mean, you'll see this countless times in anime in general, but especially like One Piece. Like, you meet every character that has any significance to the story, and sometimes they don't have a huge, like, long-standing like plot. Like, I mean, Chopper, he's a significant character, but sometimes it's just like a character, and you end up finding
Right.
out a lot about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just always reinforcing the story for each character. And Chopper's got a cool backstory.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, so
How'd you feel about it?
Yeah, how did you feel about it?
oh, that was good.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I was blown away by it. Like this was like one of the best episodes.
yeah.
Like this whole story was just amazing. Like what all happened to him and
Yeah.
the doctor, obviously.
Yep. Yeah, and the doctor, like, and the whole, like, I don't want him to see me die, so he like kind of pushes him away, and
Yeah, that was
and then of course the other
the way he
doctor-
goes out too is amazing. Like and what what he's trying to do. Obviously, you already mentioned like
Yep.
healing everyone,
Yeah.
but yeah, ultimately what he does too.
And just his his hope for humanity,
Yes.
kind of like, it's like, oh, don't blame them. The stuff's not good and blah blah blah. And I think all that's kind of good things for to instill in Chopper.
Chopper, dang cute when he was little. I was like, man, little guy, little reindeer guy
Yeah.
when he first meets him.
Yeah.
The Great Doctor Hunt. I thought that was interesting. That's what she called it.
Well, I mean, realistically, they were basically like enslaved.
True.
If they were
Round up-
caught.
Yeah.
So.
Round up and taken so that he could leave with them all, right?
Right.
Well, no. So that they could serve him in his castle and that he controlled the resource. They only
Oh, he was
left
just trying to round
because
them all
Blackbeard
up.
invaded.
That's
he was
right.
only fleeing. He didn't
So
like
it was
just
during that
leave
time.
the island.
Gotcha.
Try and give him a little bit of humanity. That's why they're like all like. I mean, it kind of reminded me of like, yeah, like I kind of want to like say like the Empire, like almost like Jabba the Hutt, or like, or just like something very sinister. Like it's just like they're all a bunch of like slaves basically, just serving him, and like those pink like it's very like gave dystopian vibes. Like
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, the important stuff is like how Luffy reacts, like after all the stories told, and kind of is like, hey, kind of to your point, like the monster, like it's like we're we're all, and we accept you as you are, and not
Yes.
not judge by appearances, which is obviously, I mean, in this world, you'd think that would be because there's lots of weird things,
Yes.
but
Yeah, but we see a lot of weird things as the viewer,
yeah,
and like Luffy's going to see a lot of weird things. Like the crew's going to see a lot of weird things. But like the average person is still just an average person that doesn't see a lot of weird stuff.
okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I got you. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Most people
The
are
Straw Hats are
civilians.
literally, they're traveling everywhere. So like, yeah, they're going to see a lot more than an average citizen. You're right.
Yeah. And there's traditional races and different stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Like so people would be aware of those. It'd be like seeing an elf in Lord of the Rings, like know they exist, right? But like Chopper's a special case because it's literally a reindeer that ate a devil fruit.
Yeah.
Like those don't exist, right? Like he's special. He's one of a kind.
sure.
Not only does he have a he's a blue-nosed reindeer, which obviously is a nod to
Very cool. Yeah.
To Rudolph.
Rudolph the red-nosed
Red
reindeer.
Nose, right? Yeah.
And then
Yeah. So
I want to mention the two actors then.
yeah,
Yeah, obviously,
yeah,
Rhea,
yeah,
who is Dr. Rain.
mhm.
I know her best as she's the mom from Sons of Anarchy, but
Yeah.
she's been in a lot of stuff.
yeah.
But the doctor I thought 100% sure it was Will Forte.
Oh no,
It's not him.
no.
But at first I was like, is that Will Forte playing the doctor? He'd even talk like him. And I had to look it up. It was not him. But anyway.
But still somebody that's been in a bunch of
Yes,
stuff.
and he was still amazing. Yeah. But it's just like, I don't know. I thought it was. But yeah, amazing. I mean, amazing performances. And especially the doctor.
Yeah, no, they were both great.
Hero look.
And then like, of course,
It's awesome to hear, like, yeah.
you mentioned that they're spot on even to the anime, but like,
Yeah.
but even not knowing that, like they still,
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're both nutcases, but yeah, she's just crazy. Like the way she like stands and her attitude and
Yeah.
how she's like just like laughs at everything, all like mockingly.
Right.
Is like so great.
yeah,
But the doctor's intentions were good. And I mean, like her, she's just like, even with him, she's just like, basically like, why don't you just die already? But then eventually she does take on and carry his,
Tough love.
right. And then carries his, I guess his ultimate mission,
and yeah, his life's work, right?
life's work. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's awesome.
Do we know that for sure?
Yeah. It says
Yeah.
at the end when he's dying and she's first just like, that's what I said. She's just like, essentially like, why don't you just like finally die.
Mm-hmm.
But then she mentions in this story, because I don't know if she says it to him,
That's right, she does.
but she says, like, I guess when she's recalling the story, she at least tells all of them, she's like, I'm continuing his.
Yeah, he was like actually close. Like she was like actually impressed by that final experiment
Mm-hmm.
that actually got somewhere.
I just have one more note. This was just amazing to me. Like, just whether this truly happened or not, I don't know for sure. He says it does, but like just the idea of getting such a powerful emotion, looking at a cherry blossom, that it heals you, is just amazing. Josh is laughing, but
No,
like
you're right.
it is very sincere when he says it. And it's like, that's so cool, like him recalling that. But I don't know if like, did it actually heal him? Because obviously in the end it doesn't. But in the moment, I was like wondering, did that actually make him better?
it's been so long since I've seen it, but I want to say in the anime you actually see it happen.
See him with the cherry blossom?
Yeah, like you like see him traveling around,
Cool.
and then like you see him go to the cherry blossoms, and like he like visibly gets better for
Heals.
a while. Like he's
That's what I was
deathly
curious.
ill.
That's what I was curious about. That's cool.
Well, and he tells the story like it's someone else and not
Yeah,
him, right?
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But then you're like, later you realize, oh, it was him.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's what inspires his whole work.
Yeah.
Yep. Because he
Yeah.
believes that there's more to everything than just a little bit of medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah. Well, any other thoughts on this episode? And
Well, then because this was obviously most of the episode was this whole thing,
Yeah.
but what was the last scene? Where do we end off? I'm trying to remember.
The last scene, they see, well, Luffy, Sanji, and Nami are obviously still up in the castle.
Mm-hmm.
And Luffy just talked to Chopper about being a monster and putting his flag up after hearing the story.
Oh, dude,
And
that's right. That was so
and-
cool too.
You'll see this like all the time with Luffy, but like Luffy, once he decides something, like he doesn't tell people. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go talk to Chopper, do blah blah." No, like as soon as his head is set on it, he goes and does it. And he heard the story and it moved him, and he immediately went. And,
Yeah, it was amazing putting up the.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also like, dude, that's what I was saying. It's just like such an incredible story, but like that was crushing. Also, not only the fact that like the doctor purposely is like, okay, you're healed, like in trying to get Chopper to leave so he doesn't see him die. Like that was heartbreaking enough. But then
Then he drinks his own
taking Chopper travels all this way to get this mushroom cure all, or so it is. Or it says,
poison.
and
Almost
then-
dies for it.
Right. Yeah. You see him come back. And then because of who the doctor is, he knows that it's poison, I'm assuming, but still takes it because to, I guess, acknowledge and thank Chopper for what he did for him. Like, it's like, man, it's amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Such a big heart.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah. So then after we see that, then we go back to the village, and Zoro and I can't remember what his name is, but the captain of the civilian guard is talking, and blah blah blah. And this is when he says he'll let him. Actually, might have been a little bit
I think it was a
earlier.
little
a little
earlier.
earlier when he said
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. So
Because that's
this is
where
when
my
Usopp
quote
comes back.
is. Well, because this is when he first meets him.
Yeah.
And then that's where my quote is from, because he's basically like, this guard is like talking about like how strange their crew is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then that's his response is that
Yeah.
that quote, which is great. But
Yeah. But so Usopp comes back up, apologizes to Zoro for yelling at him.
yes,
Because everyone was worried and taking stuff out on each other. But he brings them breakfast, which is a beer, and then they see some fire, smoke in the distance, and the captain goes to go. The captain of the guard, civilian guard, goes to check it out. Tells Zoro to stay behind, just in case. Probably because it's probably nothing. And then we see him get shot in the back 3 times with
That's right.
arrows, and we see Wapple's men come out
Yes.
and say, "You're gonna die for this traitor."
yes, right. Because in
that's
the
it.
part of the flashback as well is he
Yes.
defies the king.
Yeah, because of what
Yes.
the crazy doctor
Yes.
and Chopper did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Finally moved him. I mean, he was already at his breaking point.
Oh yeah,
And
he
then,
was like, I've put up with this long enough. Yeah, yeah.
but he was done with it.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's about it for these episodes. We got one more
Got the
episode
finale,
for the season.
Mm-hmm.
And and then 2 years plus.
I hope it's not as long.
Nah,
of a
probably gonna
wait.
be like a year and a half.
Yeah.
I think they probably started production right away.
I hope so.
They're probably just on like a constant filming now.
I mean, they had to have if they're already shared casting that I was mentioning to you.
Mhm. Yeah.
So like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, well, hopefully it's not too long. Yeah, but
Okay.
anyway, obviously, let us know if you have any thoughts about these episodes or One Piece or anything else we discussed in
Yes.
this episode or any other time. You can do that by emailing us at feedback@screentimepod.com or leave a comment or DM. And we appreciate all that already follow and like on our different platforms. But if you haven't already, please do so on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And if you'd like to follow each of us individually on Instagram, I'm at JYoungBar.
And I'm at Jared Youngbar.
I'm at Lucas Youngbar.
All right. And until next time, it's all about the crew.